What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another rainy day here on our server. We have a fun episode planned today that I'm actually thinking I might break up into 2 episodes. So, producing 1 episode today and another episode sometime later this weekend and getting that out to you. Because I have a lot left to do, but I want to make sure it all gets done real soon. It does mean, though, that I either have to make a really long episode or do a ton of jump cuts. And I'm already cutting it close on time for when I want to get this episode out to you guys today. So, that being said, I think I'm just going to go with what I got and see where we get today. And I'm definitely feeling the vibe of splitting this up. Especially as I just kind of had the realization, as you can see, I've got this terracotta in here. I obviously have done quite a little bit of work around here. I apologize I did this all off camera. I kind of lost track of time, to be honest with you, and next thing you knew, a small project that I was working on turned into doing a whole bunch of stuff. But, hey, you know, that's how it goes sometimes in this game. So, enough kind of blabbering on about that. I suppose we should just get off to doing what we were going to do. And that is actually building some pretty cool looking hot tubs. Now, I had a design made up where I figured out if you put campfires underneath blocks, the smoke still comes through the blocks. Because of that, I figured out a cool way to make a campfire using that mechanic. So I thought that I made these so they were 3x3 square. I'm wrong. Oh, thank God it stopped raining. I was wrong. These are actually a 4x4 square, which means I am, 8 terracotta blocks? 7 terracotta blocks short. But, you know, that's not too big of a deal. We're going to go ahead and place these in and see what happens. We got to clear up the sand. The question that I have right now is actually whether or not I want to put these here on the ground like this, so they're just 1 block down, or if I want to actually set them up 1 and put them here. The only thing is, by setting them up 1, you can also see the edges right here. I don't know how I feel about that, but we're gonna play with it. We're gonna see what we like and what we don't like. Obviously I need to turn these, and that's why I have this handy dandy thing here called a wrench, even though it looks like a carrot on a stick. This is actually a data pack that I have on our server, so it allows me to turn the terracotta blocks by just simply right clicking them. Which actually, this one's not too badly placed. It's not really out of whack that badly. But we'll go ahead and fix the blocks and get them all in their right orders. And there we go. This one's all set up. Obviously, like I said, we are short because I thought that these were smaller, I guess. As far as the siding goes on them, I actually was thinking of doing spruce trapdoors like this. And yep, we're gonna have to move them up 1 because I just realized I can't place a spruce trapdoor there. Alright, well, I guess that kind of makes my life a little easier. Kind of not at the same time. Yeah, we may have to take this one back to the drawing board, to be honest with you. So we need to bring these all up. So they're up here. The only issue with that is if they're all up there, then you've got this odd little edge block thing going. Now I don't quite know how to fix that. I guess we could just leave it, to be honest with you. It might add a little bit of a pop in color up here. I might do that. I might see what it looks like if I just leave it. I totally just rotated that around way too many times. and see what happens, because like I said, it might actually turn out looking pretty cool. Okay, but yeah, now that we've kind of figured out we do need to raise this up and put them up here on more of like a platform level, I think it's just a matter of going around and actually placing in the blocks. So I'm going to cut it here and get these all in. Hopefully maybe even get the remaining terracotta that we need, now that I know this is a lot larger than I thought it was. And work on getting things done as fast as I can, so that way I can get as much done in this episode as possible. So if you guys can bear with me on this one, I guarantee you it's going to be a fun episode. But until I get more done, I'll see you guys in the next clip. So after taking some serious time to get this done, I can definitely say I'm proud of this. It looks really cool. We've got a little bit of work left to do, and needing a little bit more of these smooth stone half slabs, because I need to finish up this area, and I need to finish up this area down here, wrapping around, I think. Yeah, wrapping around. I'm actually kind of running short on that though, but that's not a big deal. That'll be easy to get. It's just a matter of me needing to actually go mining and cooking it up. These are our hot tubs though. So we've got this one here with the purple, which honestly I think the purple looks really cool. This over here with the white terracotta. Over here we've got cyan, and last but not least we've got a lime green. To be honest, I really enjoy the way this looks with the campfires underneath it. I was afraid that it was going to be too much smoke at first, but because of the way that the smoke's kind of getting trapped under the blocks and only a few puffs are making up and through, you get this really cool effect where it looks like these things are actually filled with hot water, as you occasionally have a little like puff of smoke, which kind of looks like steam. And you know, I think it's a really cool little aesthetic feature that makes these go a lot farther. But yeah, that is the exterior. This place completely done. It has taken so long to do it, but I am so happy, so happy that we got this done. Like, I mean, yeah, we do have this little bit, but that's gonna be like a 2-minute project. It's just a matter of me going and getting the materials. That pretty much leaves us with just the interior of this place. And the interior, I actually have a good chunk of the supplies ready to go for that. Our big one, oh, if I can work this ladder. I designed this ladder so you can't fall off it. So, you know, I have to actually maneuver my way down. So we've got our meeting room in here. I was going to throw some carpet down, and I might maybe come around and do some carpet right here in this area, but I'm thinking I'm going to leave this completely open like this. Since it's a meeting room, you want to have it nice, wide, spread out and open. And then in here you'll have the little meeting area where someone can be in the middle talking and be like blah, 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 blah. And then you can have people behind these podiums kind of like blah, 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 just sitting there and like, oh, I have an idea, and you can come along here and be like, yeah, I think we should all get chicken, and you can toss it in the middle. That can be how we talk. I am going to make some books to put on these podiums, so that way any ideas that you want to talk about with any of the other members on the server when no one's actually online, you can jot it down in this book, and next time everyone meets up, it'll give us a chance to look at it and talk. As for the rest of the place, we need to replace the sign or the item frame that went missing from here, and we need to actually go around and do a little world tour. That's what I'm thinking is going to be our second half. But for now, let's get some books crafted up. So if we take these, there we go. We've got 4 books, so we can pop up here, throw one there, and there, one there, and there. Now we've got these books. You can take the book to write in it and do whatever you want in it. When you get all done, you can just slap it back down on the podium. I'm debating if I don't actually want to get 4 more podiums and throw them right here. I think it might be a cool idea to have a whole thing of podiums here, so there's pretty much one podium for every member of the server except one person. And I mean, that could probably be whoever has the main floor can be in here talking, and everyone can be around discussing, jotting down notes, coming up with other ideas and scheming in their head, and then you can throw them down on the podium. And if you don't want to talk, or if we all have ideas, we can actually just go around and look at each one of these books and see what's in them. And I think it'd be a really cool idea. But that being said, I might actually go grab the stuff to make 4 more podiums and 4 more books, slap them down and see what we got going on. And while I'm at it, I might as well grab the stone that I'm missing. And that'll finish this build. We'll be done with this build. After that, we just need to do our world tour to show off everyone's base and get their maps going in here. But I'm super pumped. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I'm going to grab the missing materials, throw that down, and probably call it here, to be honest with you. It might be a shorter episode, but at the same time, I do plan on giving you guys 2 episodes. So we'll see what happens. But I'll catch you in the next cut. I gotta be honest, I really appreciate the way this looks now. With the 8 lecterns here, it definitely feels more like a meeting room. And I decided to add this little kind of stage, so when you're here at the lecterns, you can kind of be enclosed a little bit with these, and then obviously this kind of raises the person up in the middle, so you kind of stand above the lecterns and you almost kind of feel like you're looking down at people. I just realized these books are floating. That's kind of interesting. But no, this officially makes this place done. I did kind of just have one idea that I'm curious how it looks. Obviously it's going to mean that I need a lot more of this, but maybe doing something like that in these corners might make this room look a little bit more filled out and a little less empty. Granted, part of it's because this is, like I said, a meeting room and we're not all in here, but I might play around with that. But no, that'll be a side project, because right now that means that we are done with this place. And I even came up here and finished putting in the stone up here, so everything is done. We just need to go get our maps. And like I said, I'd love to do that in this episode, but I think I'm going to call it here and make that a whole nother episode, as I'd like to also do something fun with that and maybe try and get everyone online and get everyone to come over here and see this place for themselves. So with that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I had so much fun making it. I'm so glad I can finally say that this place is finished. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later. This is CoralBonsai, signing off.